Hi Scrap Mart friends, this is Jen from the design team. I'm back today with another video to show you the fabulous Sizzix Eclips machine. Today I'm going to be working with the fill function key. I've got an 8x8 piece of black cardstock loaded into the Eclips, and what I would like to do is cut a soccer ball design and fill the page with many of those so that I could use it as a background laser cut pattern for a scrapbook layout. So let me zoom in, and I know, first of all, I just want to say I know the resolution of the screen is not very clear on the video. There are some shadows up in the right corner and it seems blurry. That is purely from the video camera and my lighting. I've tried a bunch of different angles, so hopefully you'll be able to see at least what I'm doing, but I can assure you in person this screen is crystal clear. Very easy on the eyes, and there's no guesswork with what you're looking at. So hopefully, let's see if I can zoom in a little more and get that centered. Okay, now today I'm working with the school and sports cartridge, and you'll see that once I load the cartridge in the machine, automatically I see two categories of images that are available on this cartridge, school and sports. Now I know I'm going to be working with a soccer ball, so I can choose to find that image two ways. First, I can just hit OK, and automatically in the bottom tray all of the images appear that are available in the sports category of this cartridge, and I'm just scrolling over using the right arrow key to see all of those, and as I highlight each one, a larger version of that image is showing up in the center box of the right hand screen, so there's no guesswork as to what I'm looking at. I can see exactly and very clearly what images that I'm looking at. Okay, so scrolling over, the soccer ball is towards the end. Now if I didn't want to do this, I could hit the search key and just type in soccer. And there's the word soccer, and the soccer ball is a little bit later here, so I'm just scrolling through. There's the ball, and again I could use the search key and just type in soccer, and it would have found both the soccer ball and that soccer title and anything related to soccer on the cartridge. But here's my image, and I'm going to use the left-right key to go back over to the left column to see what options are available with this particular image on the cartridge. I've got a solid option, a shadow option, or a pieces option. That's the option that I want. I'm going to hit OK. Now I don't want to cut all the pieces. I only want to cut out this cool soccer design. And as you can see, it's going to leave a negative shape that if I put a white paper behind it, I'm going to get the appearance of soccer balls all over my page. So I think that's going to look pretty cool. And I have the size set to 1.5 inches. And if you look on the left-hand column, I have my paper size preset to 8 by 8 inches. And the nice thing about the Eclips is that you can tell the machine what size paper you're working with, which is perfect if you're using either the fit or the fill function. So I'm ready to go. But I don't want to just cut one, and I'm not sure how many will fit on this page, so I'm going to let the machine do the work for me. I'm going to have it calculate how many could fit on the page, and I'm going to simply hit the fill button. And automatically you'll see that it jumped to a different quantity, and I'll be ready to cut. You see it's quantity 1, and then it switches to quantity 25. So I am going to now hit the scissors, and that's going to tell the machine to cut. I've got heavyweight, like 90-pound cardstock in here, and I've got the blade setting at 3 and the pressure setting at 4, and that should be a good combination to cut this paper. So let's let the machine do all of the work. Okay, the machine is finishing up all of those cuts right now. It has filled the page with that negative image of the soccer ball, and so hopefully when I remove those inner pieces, I'll be able to use it as a great backdrop for a scrapbook page. And it is really making the most use of the paper as it can. It's cutting edge to edge. Now I've got the speed set on 4. I could set the speed a little faster, but I prefer to cut as slow as possible just to avoid any kind of rush that the blade may go through 4 is actually kind of one of the mid-speed settings. Okay, great, it's done. We're going to hit unload and check out our paper. Do you see all of those fabulous designs? How cool is that going to look when I remove the paper? Okay, so I've started to pull this off, and I'm going to work carefully because I don't want to tear the paper. And actually, I'm going to make use of the spatula. This is one of the accessories that comes with, or is an optional purchase with your machine. You can either choose to use or buy the Sizzix accessory kit or buy the spatula individually. And again, I'm just working carefully because the mat itself is very sticky and I don't want my paper to tear. But as you can see, I've got some nice clean cuts. Okay, and here is my finished product. As you can see, I took the black paper and mounted it with a white background, and actually I cut it down to 6 by 6 because when I removed it I tore one of the soccer balls off of the page, and that was fine. This will work just fine for my page. I'll actually mount this on a larger 8 by 8 piece anyway, so it'll look really cool. And I just wanted to show you that fill function can be really useful for great card backgrounds or scrapbook backgrounds or whatever you can imagine. Or also if you're using this to make perhaps multiple cards or treat bags or something and you need a lot of one shape and you want to make the most of your paper, you can go ahead and hit the fill function, and that will use every bit of the paper as possible so that you have no waste. So the Eclips, again, saving time and making your paper crafting very efficient. So remember, you can still pre-order this at scrapmart.com, which is on the web at scrap-mart.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.